viewers, welcome to the domestic news update on Top Accolade News. The headlines: PDP National Secretary crisis. Governor Sanwo-Olu signs 3.36 trillion naira 2025 budget into law. CBN suspends extension of export proceed repatriation by banks. Federal government threatens to terminate road contracts over delays. In politics, PDP National Secretary crisis. The ongoing leadership crisis within the People's Democratic Party continues as Sanwo-Olu, the embattled National Secretary of the party, insists he remains the legitimate holder of the office. Anyanwu rejected the Court of Appeal's December ruling that directed his replacement by Sunday Okoye. He revealed that he has appealed the decision and filed for a stay of execution at the Supreme Court. According to Anyanwu, despite the court's ruling, he remained the PDP National Secretary, citing a prior Federal High Court judgment that upheld his position until December 2025. This dispute comes after the Southeast Zonal Executive Committee nominated Okoye as his replacement after Anyanwu contested as the PDP governorship candidate in Imo State. Shifting focus to economy, Governor Sanwo-Olu signs 3.36 trillion naira 2025 budget into law. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has officially signed the 3.36 trillion naira 2025 budget into law, a move aimed at driving infrastructure and development, economic diversification, and addressing key sectors in the state. The budget, dubbed as the Budget of Sustainability, allocates 62% to capital expenditure and 38% to recurrent spending, focusing on long-term investments and essential services. Governor Sanwo-Olu praised the Lagos State House of Assembly for the swift passage of the budget and urged stakeholders to ensure effective implementation throughout the year. The budget is expected to further strengthen Lagos's fiscal sustainability with revenue projections of 2.34 trillion naira from internal sources and 626 billion naira from federal transfers. Still in economy, CBN suspends extension of export proceed repatriation by banks. The Central Bank of Nigeria has announced the suspension of banks' extension of export proceeds on behalf of exporters. In a circular issued by the Acting Director of Trade and Exchange Department, the CBN directed that all oil and non-oil export proceeds must be repatriated and credited into exporters' domiciliary accounts within 180 days for non-oil exports and 90 days for oil and gas exports. The Apex Bank also clarified that it will no longer approve any requests for the extension of these proceeds by authorized dealers. This decision is in line with provisions outlined in the 2018 Revised Foreign Exchange Manual. Banks are being instructed to ensure that their customers comply with these regulations. Moving to infrastructure, federal government threatens to terminate road contracts over delays. The federal government has warned contractors handling major road projects across the South-South and Southeast to speed up work or face contract termination. Works Minister Dave Umahi issued the ultimatum following slow progress on critical projects such as Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway, Aba-Port Harcourt Highway, and Bodo-Boni Road. Umahi, who inspected this project, expressed dissatisfaction with the slow pace of work and instructed contractors to allocate more resources to meet deadlines. The government emphasized its commitment to completing inherited projects and ensuring timely delivery as part of President Bola Tinubu's vision for national growth. Contractors failing to meet target by the set date will face contract revocation. You are watching the domestic news updates on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. Still to come. Thanks for staying with us. In security, Southwest Security Forces intensify efforts to combat bandits' influx. Security agencies across the Southwest are ramping up efforts to address the influx of bandits into the region following a warning from Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde. The police and Amotekun forces have heightened patrol deployed special squads, and a strengthened intelligence network to combat the growing threats. Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Igboho has expressed his readiness to collaborate with authorities in fighting the bandits, while the pan-Yoruba group Afenifere has called on Southwest governors to urgently enhance security. The authorities have assured the public of swift responses to any security threats, with active manhunts already underway in vulnerable areas. Moving to crime. Teacher remanded for assaulting 3-year-old pupil at Lagos school. In Lagos, 45-year-old teacher Stella Wadigo has been remanded in custody after being charged with assaulting a 3-year-old pupil at Christ Mythos Primary School in Ikorodu. A disturbing video showing Wadigo slapping a toddler repeatedly for not writing numbers quickly went viral, sparking public outrage. During her arraignment at the Oba Chief Magistrate Court, the prosecution revealed that the teacher caused visible injuries to the child's face, which led to her arrest. Wadigo pleaded not guilty and was granted bail in the sum of 200,000 naira. The school has suspended the teacher indefinitely and expressed regret over the incident, pledging to enhance child protection protocols. The case is set to continue in February. Moving to entertainment. YC steps away from music. In a surprising revelation, Nigerian media personality N3 shared on Twitter that rapper and singer YC, whose real name is Oludemilade Martin Alejo, has stepped away from making music. N3, who recently met YC, had proposed a collaboration, but the artist shocked him by stating that he no longer makes music. YC, known for his hits, Omo Alaji, and notable achievements in the Nigerian music scene, explained that he had moved on from the industry. Fans are expressing mixed emotion, with many hoping for YC's return, as they feel his absence is deeply felt in the music scene. Now in sports. ODION IGHALO scored first goal of 2025 in AL-WEHDA'S crucial win. Former Super Eagles striker ODION IGHALO marked his first goal of 2025 in dramatic fashion, leading AL-WEHDA a 2-1 victory in the Saudi Pro League. The 35-year-old scored in the first half to give his team a crucial lead, with the victory lifting them out of relegation zone. Reflecting on the way IGHALO expressed his deep spirituality on social media, attributing the team's success to divine strength. We came out of nothing, and if we are anything, it is because God is everything. With his 4th goal of the season, IGHALO's contribution remains vital. That concludes our domestic news updates for today. Stay tuned for more domestic news and developments. Thanks for joining us. I am Ojo Orumi Okocha. Connect and engage with us on all our social media handles. Do have a wonderful day.